Welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse. This is Charlie Brown. We've got basketball action for you today. Graceland Yellow Jackets in town to take on the Central Methodist Lady Eagles. As we're adjusting our stuff a little bit, we've got a handheld mic out so we can get a little crowd noise. We've got senior day here for the Eagles. Lady Eagles got 4. Men have 4. Let's get some information up on the screen for you so that you can see what we got here. Graceland comes in with a record of 6-14 overall, 5-12 in the heart. Lady Eagles 12-5 overall, 11-5 in the heart. Still in the hunt, trying to get a home playoff game. They're in third place in the Southern Division. There is a way that they can run the table and get to the second spot if everything falls into place the way it's supposed to. But we'll soon see about that. Want to make sure we say thank you to all the people that make these broadcasts possible for us, and we're going to get you up on those in just a second as we get started with that. Right there. Those folks would be MFA Oil, Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. So those folks make these broadcasts possible for us to do. We're going to get everything set up. I don't have everything set up as I got carried away getting everything else done in this set. So I need to open up a little playlist so we can play some ads in a second while I get the starters lined up for both sides. All right. So got that going. We'll put the scoreboard up on the screen now. You can see that. Graceland and Central. Just under 11 minutes to go. So we're going to go ahead while we get all the lineups set up. We'll go ahead and run this set of ads. It'll take about 3 minutes, and then we'll be back with starting lineups and some more pregame information here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U at Central Methodist University. Be more.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back at Central Methodist University, Puckett Fieldhouse, Fayette, Missouri. Graceland Lady Yellow Jackets, Central Methodist Lady Eagles, about set to get going here. We've got a couple minutes to go. We'll get you started on get you the starting lineups. For Graceland, they will go like this, and then you'll get to see them when they're introduced right before the game starts. They start at a guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Independence, Missouri, number 12, Rachel Bunton. At a guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Mound City, Missouri, Victoria Nauman. At a guard, a 5'7" junior from Macomb, Illinois, number 20, Sophia Whitford. At a forward, a 5'8 junior from Plattsburgh, Missouri, number 21, Brooke Vermeer. And a forward, a sophomore, 5'10, Stanberry, Missouri, Madeline Sager. Those are the starting lineups for Graceland, as I'm going to make some adjustments to my sound coming in a little bit, because I think the wireless mic is picking it up really well. So we'll turn that down just a skosh for the Eagles. Their starting lineup goes like this. Oh, no, I'll tell you before we get off the Graceland ones. Bunton averages 6.3, Nauman 7.2, Whitford averages 4.1 points per ball game, Vermeer 12.3, she's the leading scorer, and Sager averages 10.7. For the Lady Eagles, their starting lineup goes like this. 0, Darina Bakarova, 6'1 junior guard from Minsk, Belarus, averaging 20.5 points per ball game. Number 10, Hannah Adams, 5'5 junior guard from Clinton, Missouri, averages 1.5 points a game, but she runs the offense when she's out there. She will be the point guard. Number 21, Natalie Spiegel, 5'9 junior guard from Montebello, California, averaging 6.6 points per ball game. Nana Massanet, 5'9 freshman guard from Trenton, New Jersey, averages 20.1 points per ball game. And number 34, Leah Johnson, 6'2 freshman from Ewing, New Jersey, averages 11.4 points per ball game. And I will tell you that she has not played enough games to qualify. If she did, Darina Bakarova would be the number 1 scorer in the Heart of America Conference. And Nana Massanet would be the number 3 scorer in the conference, just hundredths of a point behind the leader for that. So, and Nana Massanet also leads the Heart in steals. She's the number 1 thief in the Heart of America Conference. She's a freshman. And Leah Johnson, a freshman, is the number 1 rebounder in the Heart. So this very well could be the last home game of the year. It seems like I've got a problem with a picture. I don't know if you've got a problem with a picture with something in the background or not. But there we go. If it was there, it now has gone away for the time being. So we're just about set to go. Again, Lady Eagles on a winning streak right now. They have won since Coach Remy Laurie put on the cowboy hat. They have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. And since the start of second semester, they are 7-1 with record-wise. Mike Davis, 19th season as the head coach for the Lady Eagles. Helped out assistant coach Remy Laurie and Veronica Preciado. For Graceland, their head coach is Ewan Tron. Assistant coach Ian Kinderling, Jennifer Kemp, Marina Fessler, and Alina Godorovsariva. Sorry. So we're just about set to go. Got about 2 minutes, then we'll have the buzzer go off here directly, and we will have the prayer before the game starts, national anthem, introduction to the starting players, and we'll be set for action here on a cold Saturday afternoon. Single digits, actual temperature, wind chill below 0. And this is supposed to be the better of the weekend days today. When I came in, it was 4 degrees outside, felt like 13 below. Later tonight and tomorrow, we're going to have wind chills down in the 20 to 30 below 0 range. So, but it's warm inside. Ladies are ready to go. Everybody's got it teed up. Again, Lady Eagles do have an outside shot of picking up a home game in the playoffs. The games obviously will be at the higher seed. They are third in their division right now. Could move up to second. Could get a home game out of it as they would play the corresponding team out of the Northern Division. So we're just about set to go. Lady Eagles on their way to the bench. The Lady Yellow Jackets huddled up underneath what will be their basket here for the first 2 quarters of play. And we're just about set for action to get started. This could be the last set of games. It will be the last home game for the men, and it could be the last home game of this school year for the women. So we wait for the PA announcer to give us the public service announcement from the Heart about distancing, COVID, sportsmanship, not hanging out together. Mike Davis has walked to midcourt, and it looks like we're going to have a quick presentation of some sort. So we'll listen for the PA announcer to come on for that and try and get you hooked into what is being said and what is being done. So here we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our 2020-2021 Lady Eagles Senior Day. We'll buzz that right in. All right, our first senior today, Lexi Royster, the Jasper, Missouri High School graduate, being escorted today by Peggy O'Connell. Lexi is a biology major with a minor in chemistry and criminal justice. After graduation, she will be pursuing a profession in the medical field. Ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Royster. Our next senior, Michelle Nichols. Michelle, a native of Auckland, New Zealand, has spent 1 season with the Lady Eagles after transferring to CMU. She has enjoyed a productive season for CMU and will be graduating with a degree in business. Michelle is being escorted by teammates Leah Johnson, Anna Massanat, Vanessa Hughes, Zariah Hendricks, Armani Pulling, and senior Michelle Nichols.
It is senior day. Sad day?
Our next senior is
for some,
Adams.
but
Hannah's
on the go.
being escorted
Hannah
by
Adams.
Terrence Jeff and Kim Adams. She is an accounting major with a minor in business administration. Her favorite memories from CMU basketball are the wins over Mid-Am and Clark. After graduation, Hannah plans on attending grad school. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Adams. Our last senior is Zaria Jones, Z. Z is being escorted by our first basketball coach, Alfred Love Jr. She will be graduating with her degree in Bachelor of Science Nursing. Her goal is to be an ER or flight nurse. Z's favorite memories of this year were every moment not in quarantine and wiffle ball.
So now I have a group photo. This is quite different from senior day last year. Before the COVID hit, I believe we had 14 seniors off the reserve teams and the varsity teams to go. But with the rules that the NCAA has put into place about granting an extra year of eligibility based on the fact that this was not a normal year, some seniors have decided to stay. Some are going to graduate and move on. So those are the graduates off the Lady Eagles team, 2020-2021. So now we should be down to the national anthem. There's a prayer. Here comes the public service announcement.
Between Graceland University and your Central Methodist Eagles. We ask that all players, coaches, and spectators abide by the NAIA Champions of Character Values, which are respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for a prayer to be followed by the playing of our national anthem. Almighty God, you have created us to strive for our best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you today in all we do, on and off the court, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, so we're just about set to go. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. And we'll give those to you again.
Starting at guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 12, Rachel.
5'7" sophomore guard from Independence, Missouri, Rachel Bunton, averaging 6.3 points per game. A 5'6" sophomore guard from Mound City, Missouri, number 13, Victoria Norman. She averages 7.2. Number 20, Sophia Whitford, a 5'7" junior guard from Macomb, Illinois. She averages 4.1. Number 21, Brooke Vermeer, a 5'8" junior forward from Plattsburgh, Missouri, averaging 12.3. And number 34, Madeline Sager, 5'10" sophomore forward, Stanberry, Missouri, averaging 10.7.
Tonight's starters for your Central Methodist Eagles. Starting at guard.
At a guard, number 0, 6'1" junior from Minsk, Belarus, Darina Bagarova. She averages 20.5 points per ball game. At a guard, number 10, a 5'5" junior guard from Clinton, Missouri, Hannah Adams. She averages 1.5, but she runs the offense. 21, a 5'9" junior guard from Montebello, California, Nat Spiegel, averaging 6.6 per game. Number 23, a 5'9" freshman guard from Trenton, New Jersey, number 23, Nana Massanet. She averages 20.1 points per ball game. And at a forward, a 6'2" freshman from Ewing, New Jersey, 34, Leah Johnson, averages 11.4 points per ball game. Those are your starting lineups as we get ready to go on a cold afternoon, Fayette, Missouri. It will be Brooke Vermeer standing in. Coach Davis wants to have one more quick word. He's really had to watch himself because it has been without lots of crowd. This is as nice a crowd as we've had at any point in time. It's limited. Whatever he says is pretty much heard by everybody, so he's got to be careful about what he says, as does Coach Jeff Sherman with the men's side. So Leah Johnson will be jumping against Brooke Vermeer. And we are just about ready to go with period number 1. As I get all of that off of there, get the scoreboard put back up, and we are underway. Bakarova with it, around the pick, goes left. Massanet fires a 3 early, goes off to the side, and out with a rebound. comes Graceland. That was Vermeer with it. This is Nauman with it. Cutting through, putting it up. Too hard, no good. Johnson with a rebound. Massanet. Top of the key, Bakarova. Spiegel on the side. Johnson comes out, set a pick. Spiegel going to cut right through it, go to the hoop. Left-hand scoop, up and in. That's Spiegel, first points of the ball game. 2-zip. We get used to the players on the floor. This was Bunton with the basketball. Vermeer. Sager. She's going to be called for a travel as she turned around and took an extra little slide step. And a turnover. Adams to bring it in. Gets it into Johnson. Come right back to Adams. Johnson. Massanet, 2-on-2, but she waits for the offense. Spiegel. Bakarova, she won't wait. She puts up a three, won't go. There's Johnson with a rebound. Put back, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. Doesn't go, but she adds to her conference leading rebound numbers. She is the number one rebounder in the Heart. She is averaging, if I can do some quick math, first free throw is good. They have played 17 total games, and she has 164. They played 16 conference games, so she's averaging just over 10 rebounds per ball game. She makes both, and the Eagles have a lead. This is Nauman with the ball. Gets it back from Sager. Nauman now going to get trapped. Sager top of the key, well beyond the three-point line. Looks on the wing. This is Whitford with it. Almost turns it over. Inside it goes. Spiegel with a foul over the back is 21 on 21. She fouls Vermeer. That's foul number 1 on Nat Spiegel. Foul number 1 on the Lady Eagles. In it comes. This is Vermeer. Runs into tree trunks all over the place. Jump ball. It will stay with Graceland. Alternating possession. Vermeer inbounds, turns. Everybody goes with the cutter. And Massanet with a block, comes down with the basketball, gets it ahead to Spiegel. Massanet thought about a three. She's going to go to the hoop. She's left-handed, puts it up, can't get it to go. And the foul will be on Vermeer, I believe. They call it on 20, Whitford. Her first personal foul, team foul number 2. Massanet at the line. Misses the first. She is a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw good. 5-0 favor of the Eagles. Press coming. Get it ahead. This is Nauman with it to the hoop. Johnson distracts her. Alters her shot. Misses, and here comes Spiegel on the run. Massanet going to take it to the hoop. Bakarova. Johnson, free throw line jumper. Not her cup of tea. Didn't get that to go, but Bakarova, who gets a lot of rebounds, got that one. Johnson was inside, kicks it out to Adams in the corner, rolls the three around and good. Anna Adams, her last home ball game as a Lady Eagle. Going to graduate early. She's only a junior. Into the corner goes to Nauman. Swing it back around. This is Whitford. Inside it goes. And there will be a foul on Spiegel, and that's her second personal foul. She'll have to go. Second team foul. Zariah Jones checks in. Spiegel checks out. Comes into Whitford. Stolen by Massanet. She leads the conference in that. Gets back on the ball. Gets it ahead to Jones. 1-on-3. She stops. Massanet pops for a three from there. Can't get it to go. Bakarova fights for the rebound. It is called the jump ball, I believe, as bodies are all over the place. Bakarova's on the floor, as is Whitford, and it is a jump ball, and it will belong to Central on the alternating possession. Massanet. All the way across. Zariah Jones. Jumper just inside the free throw line. Doesn't want to take it. Adams pump fakes a three. Massanet. 8 on the shot clock. Johnson in the lane. Turns and banks it home. Leah Johnson's got 4 in the ball game, and it's 10-0 in favor of the Eagles. And a timeout called by Graceland. So with that, we will make sure we'll get you some of this. Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignment, engine repair, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagles athletics. This is the last home game. Ladies go on the road. Well, let's see if we can figure out their schedule. It hadn't been redone yet. They go on the road to William Penn, I know that, later this week. They've got 2 road games left, I think. Out of the timeout. Looks like the same folks on the floor. Nope. New player on the floor. That would be number 10. That is Janiah Vinson. Saget cutting down the lane. Little shot put up. No good. Massanet with a rebound. Going to dribble out of trouble. She's got people coming up behind her, and Vinson steals the ball from her. Adams lays it off and put in. Rachel Bunton. First points for Graceland. Jones does a wonderful job of taking care of the basketball. Inside it goes. Johnson. Adams. Massanet. Back inside Johnson. She's going to spin, turn. Left hand. Can't get it to go. Had a shot at her own rebound. It ends up in Bunton's hands, and she runs it down the floor. Jones strips it away from her and knocks it out of bounds. I say Jones does a really nice job. She has 37 assists on the year to 9 turnovers. That's a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. She takes care of the basketball. Off the inbounds pass, right away it comes into Bunton, and she scores again on bank shot. 10-4. Here goes Massanet trying to get around. Scoop shot won't go. Johnson with a rebound, kicks it back out. Gets to Bakarova. She's going to drive the lane, hand it to Johnson. Nice pass, lays it up and in. Leah Johnson's got 6 in the ball game, and it's 12-4. Vinson with the basketball against Jones. Goes on the side to Sager. This is Vermeer, back to Sager. Vinson on the cut, in amongst the bigs. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Jones with a rebound, runs it up the floor, stops, gets it to Adams. Massanet looking inside, big height advantage for Johnson inside. Bakarova with a 3 and hits it. Not afraid to shoot. She hits it. Her first points of the ball game, 15-4, biggest lead for the Lady Eagles. Sager, Vermeer, Bunton with the ball. Looks inside. Vermeer's got it on the baseline against Massanet. Spins, puts it up. Can't get it to go, but Nana Massanet will pick up her first personal foul. And Vermeer will go to the free throw line. Vermeer is the leading scorer. She is a 66% free throw shooter. Michelle Nichols into the ball game. Leah Johnson out. First free throw good. Second free throw also good. Vermeer averages 12.3. She's got her first 2 of the ballgame. Bakarova almost has it stripped away from her. Now it is stolen. Coming out of there is Nauman with the basketball. Vincent, bank shot up and in with the left hand. Jones almost loses control of it. Gets it back, has to find somebody. Adams with it now. Bakarova. Leave her alone from there. That's in range, but this one doesn't go. And with a rebound is Caitlin Manning into the ball game for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Vinson with the basketball. 15-8. Vincent dribbles, 15 on the shot clock. Nichols jumps out on her. Sager with a three, or with a jump shot that won't go, and Nichols with a rebound. Bakarova. Adams. Massonet. Tries to drive. Got to get people out of the way before she can do that. Zone defense. Jones. Bakarova. Ball fake to the free throw line, and she's fouled on the pass. That will be team foul number 4 on Graceland. 3:18 to go. Victoria Nauman, her first foul. Bakarova to bring it in. Looks for Massonet. Gets it into Jones instead. 18 on the shot clock. Jones. Ball tipped and goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Central. Bakarova to bring it in. Massonet right off the inbounds pass. Puts a three up. Doesn't get it to go. Sager with a rebound to Vinson. Adams on her. Goes to the hoop hard. Can't get it to go. Tipped around, and Jones comes out with it. Gets it to Adams. Vinson ball hawk out on the floor. Michelle Nichols, Massonet, Bakarova comes around the screen. Inside it goes to Nichols. She's got game from in there. To the hoop, can't get it to go. No foul called. Out with it is Vermeer to Vinson. Manning can't get it to go, and an offensive foul called on Caitlin Manning. 5'7" sophomore from Tarpon Springs, Florida. Bet she's enjoying this weather. And Deja Eli makes her first appearance of the ball game. Back from a knee injury, tweaked it a little bit, back out again before the end of the season. Evan Mubarak into the ball game for Graceland. Pressure coming as they're playing a zone defense. Looks like a trap coming up. Back and forth it goes. Jones gets it across. Nichols. Massonet. Underneath, Eli around the basket. Bakarova straight up. Free throw line jumper on the way. Won't go. Eli had a shot at the rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds. And inbounds it comes to Vinson. Vinson into a double team as Nauman comes out of it. Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Mubarak with the rebound, banks it up, no good. Tipped around, and it comes all the way out to Massonet. Ahead of the pack to Bakarova. She's got a three. Passes underneath to Eli. Gathers herself and misses a little shot underneath. Mubarak with a travel before the shot goes up. Nichols brings it in. 1:35 to go. There we go. Clock got running. Massonet with a three that'll hit the front of the rim. No good. Vermeer with a rebound. No success for the Lady Eagles from three-point line other than Hannah Adams, one that she has made. There's a three on the way. Halfway down. No good. Tipped around. Jones comes out with it. She's got Bakarova ahead of her. Lay it up and in. Darina Makarova. And a timeout called quickly by the Eagles. 30 seconds, and we'll tell you that AirLink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider, family-owned and operated, with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for information on all your internet needs. (17-8), 1:09 to go. First period. It's Eli, Bakarova, Nichols, Jones, and Massonet on the floor. Sager, Vinson, Vermeer, Mubarak, and Manning on the floor. This is Sager with a three, won't go, and Bakarova tips the ball away from Vinson and gets the rebound. And here come the Lady Eagles up the floor. Nichols has got a three lined up, and that's not a bad shot for her at all. Michelle Nichols, she's shooting 34% from the three-point line. She's got that. Her last ball game on Puckett Fieldhouse court turf here. Gets that to go, and it's up to a 9-point advantage. Deja Eli with a steal. She's a lefty, so she's got to figure out how to get to the other side. Nichols. Bakarova's got a three from the corner, rims around and out, and Sager with a rebound. Nine on the game clock as Vincent goes to the hoop, banks it up, no good. Comes out. Jones has got 2 seconds to get the ball to the other end of the court. Gets the shot up, but it won't go. As that'll end the quarter with the score 20-8. And we can take a quick look at that shot to see if it in fact did go, but we'll tap that up, and you'll see the very end of it. And you see clearly the red light on the scoreboard was on before the shot went up, and we'll put that back just a little bit so you can see it all the way to the beginning. There you see. So it was not out of her hands. So good call by the officials to wave it off. They're going to look at it, but they're going to see that they're right. So all good there. We'll go to the second period. All right, so I think we've got some things lined up for timeouts into the future. It will be Graceland basketball. Sager, Nauman, Bunton, Vermeer, and Whitford. Those are the original starters. Bakarova, Johnson. There we go. They're putting two on the scoreboard. Spiegel back in with her 2 fouls. Massonet and Nichols on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Nichols with a steal. Don't get to say much about her, but she is from Auckland, New Zealand. She's not in the starting lineup, so I get a chance to say anything. Spiegel call with a travel. She got one extra step in. 20-8. Madeline Sager from Stanberry, Missouri. 8-man football perennial power. Bakarovi keeping an eye on Nauman. Vermeer. Outside, Nauman. Going to drive to the hoop. Stops. Back out to Vermeer. She's going to go to the hoop. Runs into, changes her mind when she gets there because Leah Johnson stands there. Takes an extra step trying to figure out what to do. And a turnover. So the Lady Eagles have 2 players. Massonet leads in steals. Second in scoring. Freshman. Leah Johnson is first in rebounds. Freshman in the conference. Bakarova skips one across. No good. And out comes Whitford with the basketball. Hands it off to Nauman. Sager in the corner. Uncontested 3 on the way and good. That is Bunton. She's got 7 of their 11 points. Spiegel. Nichols. Almost loses it. Does lose it now. Ahead it comes. Underneath. That's Bunton again laying it up and in. She averages 6.3 and she's got 9. And we're in a minute and a half into the second period. Massonet. In the corner again. Inside, nice pass to Johnson. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Looks to go up. Goes off of a hand. And they say it goes off of Johnson out of bounds. Calamar Ramirez in. Nichols out. And Heaven Mubarak back in the ball game for Graceland. This is Nauman across half court. 7-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Bunton, Sager. Inside it goes Mubarak. Kicked back out to Whitfield. Into the corner. Down the baseline. Uncontested. But misses the little short shot. That was Bunton. Spiegel comes out with it. Bakarova. Johnson. Ramirez has got a three in there just into the ball game. Can't get it to go. Johnson comes out with a rebound. Bakarova takes baseline. Looks for somewhere to go. Knocked down. Tipped away. Spiegel ends up stealing it back. She's got to find somebody to get it to. Gets it to Johnson underneath. Puts it up. Score the basket. And a foul called on Madeline Sager. Sager's second personal foul. 8 points in the ball game for Johnson. Second one no good. Comes out to Whitford. To the hoop. And a foul be called on Johnson. Could be after the shot as Bunton went to the hoop. Nope, they'll call it a shooting foul. It'll be 2 free throws. Vincent back in, Adams back in, Massanet out, Sager out. As now Graceland gets smaller as Sager is a 5'10 forward and replaced by Vincent, who is a 5'3 junior. First free throw good and already in double figures is Rachel Bunton. Makes both free throws. 22-15. Ramirez ahead to Bakarova. She waits for traffic to clear. Ramirez looks inside. Spiegel was the intended pass receiver, but it was tipped away from her. Vincent comes out with it. Adams on her. Underneath it goes to Bunton. Kicks it back out. Whitford a three on the way, won't go. Tipped around, and it ends up in Johnson's hands. Bakarova tipped it to her. Spiegel with the ball. Adams had Ramirez open underneath, but couldn't get the ball to her. Spiegel to Johnson. Adams. Ramirez, three from the corner. Rims around, no good, but Bakarova gets the rebound. Can't get it to go, and a foul underneath on the miss. Bakarova thought she was going to be fouled and got the ball back up in a hurry. Didn't go. Leah Johnson, her second personal foul. 22-15. Lady Eagles have only scored 2 points in this second period so far. Vincent beats Adams across half court. Adams recovers. Whitford. Nauman. When in doubt, fire it up and hit it. Victoria Nauman. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Johnson gives it up wisely on the run. Bakarova looks inside, playing a little two-man game on this side. Pulls for a three instead. Can't get it to go. Ramirez tipping it around. Pulls it out of there. Goes up, has it blocked. Johnson over the top, going to pick up foul number 3. Reaching over the top, and she will be sitting for the rest of the half. Michelle Nichols checks back in. Caitlin Manning checks back in. Whitford checks out for Graceland. Into Nauman to Vincent. This is Manning with the basketball. Tries to find Mubarak inside, but can't. Nauman. Manning. Drives to the hoop. No big body in there now. She gets her own rebound. Stripped. Ends up on the floor, and it'll be Central basketball on alternating possession. Ramirez, Bakarova, dangerously close to midcourt. Spiegel to the hoop. Has her shot blocked by Mubarak inside. And on the run, tipped away by Bakarova. As that pass was intended for Bunton, who's already got 11. Massanet going to check back in. Jones checks back in. Zariah Jones. Ramirez and Adams go off. Tipped it into the corner. Bakarova tipped it coming out, then blocked the pass and gets the steal. Behind the back dribble, almost loses it. Gets it to Nichols. Massanet looks inside. No Leah Johnson posting up inside. Jones runs the offense, tells everybody where to go. 10 on the shot clock. Too high for Massanet. Jones can't save it. And it will be Graceland basketball. 4:46 to go. Vincent against Jones. Manning. Top of the key now. Mubarak. Almost fouled. It goes into the corner. Have been having success from there. That ball's tipped around, and Jones comes out with it as Bunton misses a three. Gets it ahead to Bakarova, who's just tipping the ball around, and it ends up now in Bunton's hands, and she dribbles it out of bounds, and another turnover. So multiple turnovers in that sequence. Brooke Vermeer back in. Manning will check out. Again, we've played almost 6 minutes, and the Lady Eagles have 2 points in this quarter. Spiegel's got a three lined up. Going to be too hard. Nichols tips it. Massanet gets it. Nichols baseline jumper. Rolls in. Michelle Nichols. 5 in the game for her. Stretches the lead back to 7. Nauman. Vincent. Mubarak. Vermeer to the hoop. Gets it around and spins out, and Massanet with a rebound. Ahead to Bakarova. Underneath, nice pass to Spiegel. Goes underneath the basket, puts it up and in. Nat Spiegel with her 4th point. Here comes Bunton. Back to Vincent. Mubarak looks for a cutter. Vermeer. Vincent just inside the 3-point line. Hits the jumper. She's got 4 in the game. Full court pressure now. Picked up. Massanet and Jones. Massanet gets it across half court to Spiegel, but behind her, Vermeer with the steal. Nauman. Bunton lets traffic get clear out of the way, and she puts it up and in, and she's got 13 in the game, and it's down to 5. Bakarova tries to get the ball inside, tipped away, but Spiegel ends up with the basketball. Trapped in the corner. Massanet. Jones. Nichols inside, muscles her way up, can't get it to go, tipped around, and it ends up in Nauman's hands. Vincent on the run. Nice pass, lays it off to Bunton, who's just cleaning this up inside. She's got 15 points. She averages 6. And it's down to a 3-point advantage. Spiegel. Had Nichols right underneath. Jones going to put up a 3, can't get it to go. Mubarak with a rebound and a timeout called by Graceland. So with that, we'll take a quick one as well. We'll take a quick timeout and be back in 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network. Well, they hit the horn, so we won't go to any timeouts. We'll just keep it here. As I look around for some more things. I'll be better prepared the next time. Everybody back on the court. And we're ready to go. This is Vincent with the basketball. Graceland can pull within 1 or tie this trip down the floor. And there's a backdoor cut by Bunton. She's scoring every time down the floor. She's got 17 points, and it's down to 1. The closest they've been in forever. Eagles started the game out 10-0. Nichols underneath, bumps, has her shot blocked, gets it back, banks it in, banks it won't go. And Vermeer with a rebound. Missed a couple of chippies inside, have the Lady Eagles, and Vincent with the ball, and a chance to take the lead for the first time in this counter. This is Nauman. Inside Vincent, underneath the basket, kicks it all the way out. That's Bunton again to the hoop. Loses control of it, and she'll be called for a travel as nobody touched it. And Deja Eli gets ready to check in. And Michelle Nichols will check out. Lady Eagles have scored 6 in this period. 17 scored thus far by Graceland. Massanet. Bakarova. Jones. Spiegel in the lane. Tries to get the ball out of there, but Vincent deflects the ball. She's got it. Bunton to Vincent, puts it back, and there's the first lead of the ball game for Graceland at 27-26. Eli from the corner. Deja Eli hits a three. Hannah Adams gets ready to check back in. The Lady Eagles answer that right away, and now they have a 2-point lead. Vincent with a basketball. And there's a foul underneath, and I think that's Nauman that was going to the hoop. We'll soon see. Nope, it is Bunton. Nope, it was Nauman. I keep waiting. They're 12 and 13. We're looking to see it's Bunton that's going to go to the line. She's got 17 in the ball game thus far. And we're going to go have a look at the monitor, I believe, to see if that was an intentional foul or what exactly it was. They'll take a quick look at that. We'll look up Bunton's numbers from the free throw line. 68% free throw shooter. And in the game so far, she is 2 of 2. So at the free throw line will be Rachel Bunton. She's got 17. Averages 6. First one rattles around good, makes it 29-28. Lady Eagles with a rebound or a made shot will get the ball and a chance for the last shot of this half. That one comes up short, and Vermeer gets the rebound and puts it up, and it goes off of 2 Lady Eagles' hands out of bounds, and now Graceland has a chance for the last shot and a halftime lead. Officials are going to talk about something. Don't know what all that conversation was about. But Bunton on the inbounds pass blows the bunny. And Bakarova's got it, gives it to Adams with 15. Jones. The Eagles should get the last shot, go in with a lead of 1, 3, or 4. Massanet, Bakarova, Jones, 4 on the shot clock. Bakarova not be afraid to put that up. Rolls around no good. Vermeer with a rebound, and we are at halftime. So 29-28 is our halftime score. We'll keep it here for a minute, and we'll see if we get a dance team number while we will work on our halftime stats for you. It looks like the dance team is setting up for something, but I don't know how quickly they're going to get on the floor. We'll give it another minute or so, and then if they're walking to the back to warm up, then we will see, you'll see a couple of advertisements. They're walking around, so we'll go ahead and run the ad, and then when they get ready to go, we'll come back if need be. So we'll be back in about 3.5 minutes here on the Eagle Sports Network.
More.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U at Central Methodist University. Be more.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University.
The Eagles, 13 offensive rebounds, 16 defensive rebounds for a total of 29. And in the turnovers, both sides with 12 turnovers. Some other information for you. Each side has 8 steel, or Graceland has 8 steel hotels. Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Thank them for their continued support of Eagles athletics. This could very well be my last ball game of the season as well. If the ladies don't get a home game, this will be the last broadcast of Eagle basketball this year on the Eagle Sports Network. My name is Charlie Brown, and it's been my pleasure and privilege to bring you all of the home games this year of the Eagles and Lady Eagles. I thank President Roger Drake, Natasha Wilson, the athletic director here, Rachel Moore, the SID, for giving me an opportunity to do these ball games. I am a graduate of Central Methodist way back when. I was going to have help today from a former basketball player here, Jim Ross, but with all the cancellations this week in high school basketball, Jim also broadcasts high school games, and he got one of his games pushed back to today, so he was not able to make it. But yeah, I've got a couple of baseball games lined up, and he's going to come help me do a baseball game because he played baseball as well as basketball here. I played baseball here. I coached baseball here. So been around it for quite a while. We're going to swap stories. So nod, wink, wink. That means we're going to lie to each other about how good we were and what we did while we were here. So just so you know that when you tune in for you get us on an Eagle baseball game, you're going to get some stories because we've got plenty of them to tell. So we're just about set, and the horn's going to go off here in about 40 seconds to tell the teams that they are needing to get back to the court. 3 minutes to go, 3.5 before we get back to the start of the second half. So when we're going to do that, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back right after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back. Here come the Lady Yellow Jackets around the corner from halftime with 2:35 to go, give or take a little bit. Lady Eagles not back out yet. Coach Davis having a long conversation with his ladies. This game is of vital importance to the Lady Eagles. If they want to try and get to a spot where they can get a home game in the playoffs, they need to win this ball game. Without that, they will not get a home game in the playoffs. So there has to be a little urgency here for the Lady Eagles in the second half. Again, you have 40 points between Bakarova and Massanet, average, and Madeline Sager. Original starters for the Eagles: Bakarova, Spiegel, Jones, Johnson, and Massanet. Sager to bring it in. As soon as they get 10 minutes on the clock, it's showing 00.0, so they have to get that in. Very nicely, it gives everybody an opportunity to get a picture of Zariah Jones guarding the ball inbounds. As her first coach was here to escort her on senior day. Here comes Trapp. And it goes off a leg into the backcourt. And it's over and back as it is touched by Whitford. So there's how Coach Davis is going to get them jump started. He's going to run press, and he's going to get pressure, and he's going to try and get turnovers. 8 seconds in, he's got a turnover. Bakarova was going to take it in, but Spiegel's going to do it now. Bakarova is going to go to the corner and wait. Johnson inside. Massanet just beyond the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Johnson with a rebound. And on the floor will be a foul, and that could go on Nauman. Brooke Vermeer, it is called. That's her first personal foul. First foul. Inbounds to Johnson. She's going to spin in the lane. Turn back. Left hand puts it up. Can't get it to go. And Sager with a rebound. Nauman. Sager. Back to Nauman. Inside it goes to Vermeer. Loses the handle on it. Down on the floor she goes and lays there. 5-on-4. Massanet. Bakarova's at the top of the key asking for the ball. She gets it. Traffic coming from the other side on her. Johnson with a nice pass. Puts it on the floor. Loses the handle on it. Picks up her fourth personal foul. So she makes it not quite a minute into the third period before she picks up her fourth personal foul, and she'll have to leave. Her 8 points and 7 rebounds. Didn't play much of the second period. Not going to play much here in the third period. This is Nauman, and she stumbles and falls, and another turnover. Deja Eli into the ball game. She hit a 3. Massanet and Bakarova need to get going here. There's Massanet on the left wing. She's a lefty. Looks inside. Bakarova, nice pass to Jones. Finds it, lays it in off the glass. Her first 2 points of the ball game, and here comes more pressure. Vermeer to the hoop. Has her shot deflected, but it goes right to Sager and in. 31-30, swapping baskets. Massanet to the hoop. Bakarova, Jones. Massanet going to spin in the lane. Left hand goes up, can't get it to go. Eli with a rebound, and Deja Eli, 5 points for her off the bench. And we've got a timeout called. We'll look at to see. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll give you one of our sponsors. Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignments, engine repair, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagle Athletics. So we appreciate them. We'll get the scoreboard back on the screen for you. There it comes right now. It will be Graceland basketball on the side. 3-point lead for the Lady Eagles. And it comes to Bunton. Tipped away by Jones into the backcourt. Tipped away again, but Bunton has it. Nauman looks inside. Tipped away by Massanet. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Graceland. 15 on the shot clock. Heaven Mubarak back in the ball game for Graceland. They're trying to keep it out of the hands of Bunton. Massanet's got her in man defense. Inside it goes. Sager. Spiegel will pick up her third foul, so another Eagle in foul trouble. Johnson with 4. Spiegel with 3. Adams will check back in as they decide who's going to guard who. Adams is now going to be on Bunton, and she needs to pay attention to wherever she's at. Vermeer. This is Bunton. Inside, Mubarak. Bank shot won't go. Sager with a rebound, goes underneath. Tipped away by Deja Eli, but a foul will be called, and I think they'll be 2 free throws for Sager. Sager is a 64.6% free throw shooter. First one is no good. That's her first free throw of the ball game. She has 2 points in the game. Second free throw is good. And here comes some pressure from Graceland. Jones beats Mubarak right up. Massanet. Eli with a nice screen underneath, and Nana Massanet hits that, and that's her first basket of the ball game. She's got 3 points in the game. Kelly Mar Ramirez getting ready to check in. Whitford, rather. Inside it goes, underneath the basket. Sager puts it up, has a block. Mubarak gets it back, puts it up and in. Trying to get it to Eli up ahead, but knocked out of bounds by Sager, which is a good thing because it was going to go out of bounds off of Deja Eli.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 33, Kelly Ramirez.
Ramirez checks in. Eli will check out as they're being cautious with her. She's back. She played in a game and part of another one. Tweaked her knee again, had to go out, had to sit a couple of ball games. She's back now, and she's going to go over and get on the cycling machine to stay loose and keep that way. Ramirez. Massanet. 3 on the way, won't go. Ramirez tips it around. And Adams runs it down and gets it back to Mubarak. Into the corner it goes. Bakarova signals for it, got a 3 and hits it. Darina Bakarova, she's got 8. She felt that one from the beginning. And their pass goes through the hands of Whitford into the hands of Bakarova, but she steps on the sideline in trying to get to it. So it will stay with Graceland. Nauman, almost backcourt. They're double teaming every time Bunton gets the ball. She's being double teamed to get it out of her hands. Mubarak, shot up, no good. Ramirez is going to pick up the foul, and that'll be her first. And to the free throw line, we'll go Heaven Mubarak. Mubarak, a 62.5% free throw shooter. Vincent gets ready to check in. First free throw, no good. 38-33. Second one is good. Mubarak is from Converse, Texas. Whitford out, Vincent in. 38-34 with 6.5 to go here in the third period. Bakarova spins away from trouble. Ramirez in the corner, back to Bakarova. Jones down the lane, loses the handle on it, but she does that because of a foul. And I think that foul will go on Nauman. Her second personal foul. Try to get into Massanet immediately, just inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Tipped around, and Massanet runs it down after Adams tipped it out of there. Try to get the ball inside to Jones. Ends up in Bakarova's hands. Ramirez free throw line jumper won't go, and Sager with the rebound. Nauman. Ahead to Bunton. Left her alone. She didn't shoot that. First half, she had to drill that because she had 18 points in the first half, and she still got 18 points. Vincent looks inside. Nauman in the corner. Inside, Bakarova knocks it away from Sager underneath the basket. Nichols in. Ramirez out. Bakarova, who's a guard for the Lady Eagles, was on Sager inside. There's a little runner in the lane that doesn't go anywhere, and Bakarova comes down with it as it was short. She'll bring it up the floor. 6'1" guard from Belarus. Underneath, nice pass to Nichols, lays it up and in. Underneath is Vincent all by herself. Puts it up, spins it in off the glass. She's got 8 in the ball game, the scoreboard says. Jones travels with it as she tries to go over the top of the press. Turnover, 40-36. Manning in, Bunting out for Graceland. Graceland playing hard, hanging around. That's all you can do in a game like this on the road. Hang around with a chance to get it at the end. Sager a long way from the basket. Manning. Ball fake. Nauman. Not much scoring on the floor other than Vincent right now. Jones with it, and Manning with a foul. I look up at the scoreboard. Sager has 3 and 2 points for Nauman and 2 points for Vermeer. So not a lot of scoring on the floor right now for Graceland. Massanet. Bakarova. She'll try and go baseline. Backs out. Nichols inside. Baseline. Tries to get it to Joan cutting through. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. That's a tough play there with a guard. And Jones is 5'3", cutting to the basket amongst some of the bigs down in there. Bakarova. Massanet. Corner. Thinks about a three. Now she's going to drive, dribble. Adams. Jones in the corner. Back to Adams. Got Bakarova in the left corner. Massanet's going to take it from there and hit it. Nana Massanet. She's got 6 in the ball game now. Lead is up to 7. Manning has her pocket picked by Massanet, who is the leading stealer in the conference, leading the steal category, and she picks up another one. And that foul goes on Manning after the ball was stolen away. She picks up 3, and she'll go out. Vincent will go out. Manning will go out. Bunton back in. And number 1, Aaliyah Scott into the ball game. That's a travel. Jones does such a nice job. That's 2 turnovers for her in the last minute of play. Sager to Vincent, and we get going with 3:40 to go in the third period. 7-point advantage for the Eagles. Nichols knocks it away, but Scott runs it down. Mubarak in the lane, little jumper goes. Evan Mubarak, here comes Jones, needs to watch out, gets it ahead to Massanet. He's going to go to the basket, tries to get it to Nichols underneath. It goes off of a Graceland player, out of bounds. It'll stay with Central. Natasha Wilson, athletic director at Central, gets the ball back in play. Massanet just hit a 3 from there. Bakarova won't pass that up too many times. Gets back to her. She's going to put it up. Adams on the other side. Massanet to the hoop. To Nichols underneath. Goes up strong. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Misses again. And Mubarak with a rebound. Scott with the ball. And there will be a push-off on Scott as she came across half court. She averages 2 points per ball game. Not a lot of playing time, but she's in here. 2:50 to go, third period. Massanet. Zone defense. Bakarova over in the corner where she hit one just a couple of minutes ago. This one rolls out on her. Sager with a rebound. Vincent with it. Lady Eagles need to hustle back because Vincent's coming on the fly. Adams can't get in front of her. Baseline jumper on the way. No good. Tipped out. That was Bunton who missed the shot. She's gone cold. He had 18 at halftime. She still got 18. Nichols. And they stop the game and give a warning on the bench for counting out how long somebody was standing in the lane. They were up to 5. Officials don't appreciate that. So a warning, if it happens again, it'll be a technical. Massanet, Bakarova, Nichols, baseline jumper, squares it up and hits it. She's got 11. See if it pops up. Nope, she's got 9 on the board. Scott with it. Drives the lane. Floater in the lane. Comes up empty. Jones ahead to Bakarova. She is fouled from behind, and that, I think, will go on Bunton. That will be her first foul, if that's the case. Darina Bakarova will go to the free throw line. Vermeer, Whitford, Nallman back into the ball game for Graceland. Bakarova hits the first one. I got here an hour plus before the game started, and Bakarova was the only one on the court shooting free throws and threes. Second free throw also good. Lead is up to 8. And a timeout by Central. We'll do something as well. Airlink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider. Family owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for information on all your internet needs. We'll get back to action. It'll be Graceland basketball underneath their own basket. Down 9. Mubarak inbounds. Whitford. This is Vinson with the ball. Nallman going to be trapped. That's how the half started. Whitford. Nallman inside to Mubarak. Puts it up too hard, and Nichols with a rebound. Looks for Jones. Gets it to her. Ahead. Intended for Bakarova, but tipped away, and Graceland has the basketball. Into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. As Whitford missed it. Massanet with a rebound. She's going to go to the hoop as far as she can. Tipped, and it goes out of bounds off of a Graceland player. It'll stay with Central. Madeline Sager gets ready to check back into the ball game. Adams, Jones, Massanet, Nichols, and Bakarova on the floor. And that's Massanet with the basketball. 20 on the shot clock. Bakarova looks inside. Dribbles top of the key. Massanet in the corner. Got Sager on her. She can pull up for a three. She does. Can't get it to go. And Vincent with a rebound. Under a minute to go here in the third period. Almost to travel. Inside it goes. Kick back out from the corner. Sager misses a three. As she thought about getting the ball inside to Vermeer, but didn't. Bakarova's got it, and she won't hesitate on that at all. Adams works hard and works around the screen and comes down with the rebound. Massanet. 9 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Nichols inside, going to step back, fade away, can't get it to go. Bakarova has it, and now they can play for the last shot if they choose to. Massanet's got that three that she'd really like to take. Jones, Adams, Massanet to the hoop, spins, banks it off the glass and good. Vermeer went to the deck, didn't get the call. And we are at the end of period number 3 with the score Central 47 and Graceland 38. We'll take a quick 30-second one here, and then we'll come back for period number 4 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We are back. Fourth period getting ready to get underway from here at Puckett Fieldhouse in Fayette. I adjust my headset just a little bit. We'll see who's on the floor when it comes out. Leah Johnson with 4 fouls. Missed most of the second period with 3, and then didn't make it a minute into the third period before she picked up her 4th. Nat Spiegel's got 3 as well. It is Vincent, Nauman, Vermeer, Whitford, and Sager. Adams, Jones, Bakarova, Deja Eli, and Nana Massanet on the floor for the Eagles. Adams, Massanet. She's got 8 in the game. Bakarova's got 10 inside the Eli. Kicks it back out. Jones, Massanet to the hoop. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Tipped around, and it goes out of bounds, and they'll say it went off of a Central player as Massanet knew she couldn't touch it because she had not established herself back in bounds after going out of bounds trying to make that shot. So this is Vinson with the ball. Here comes the double team. Vermeer, pass too far for her, goes off of her hands out of bounds. 11-point lead. Massanet. As Graceland shows some trap coming her way if she comes a little further. Bakarova with a long 3 and hits it. She's got 13. She was player of the week last week in the Heart. Women's basketball player of the week. Eli, Vermeer, Whitfield. Vincent going to back it out. Eli's going to chase her around as they're trying to trap everybody every time they can. There's a foul before the shot is taken. And that'll go on Dorina Bakarova, her first. She's got 13, only player for the Eagles in double figures. There's a jumper. Hits the side of the backboard and then comes up empty. Bakarova with it. Almost got away with a travel as she tried to pass it to a cutting Massanet, but Massanet got covered up. That's what happens when you leave your feet. Bakarova knows that's hers. Rachel Bunton back into the ball game. She had 18 at halftime, did not score in that third period. And there's a steal by Adams. Bakarova back to Adams. She backs up. Jones, Bakarova, she didn't have to back up. She's already back there. Sager gets the miss and heads back down the floor. Bakarova almost with a steal from Nauman. Into the corner is Bunton. Not as likely to shoot now. Sager goes to the hoop, throws it up hard, and gets the roll. She's got 5 in the ball game. Bakarova ahead of the pack. Eli in the corner. She hit a 3 from over there, but she's out of bounds. She hit that one as well, but she was standing on the end line. Leah Johnson will check back in, and Deja Eli getting her feet wet again in short spurts. Coach Davis giving her encouragement over on the sideline. She could be a very important piece to this puzzle because she gives them another big inside. Vermeer drags her foot but gets away with it and scores. And it's down to 10. It was 14. Now it's back to 10. Bakarova, Jones, Adams with it. Massanet. Bakarova. Baseline Adams, not going to shoot from there. Looks inside to Johnson. Cutting through is Jones. Has her shot partially blocked. Gets it back. Kicks it back out. 9 on the shot clock. Massanet going to go down the lane left-handed, but Nauman picks her pocket. 3-on-1. Vincent back to Nauman. Vermeer following down the lane. Getting rewarded for running the floor with a basket. She's got 6. And the lead's back to single digits. Massanet. Bakarova. Adams inside to Johnson. She's going to turn. Bakarova with a 3. Comes up short. Goes after the ball and picks up a foul. That'll be the second team foul against Central and second personal foul on Bakarova. Spiegel gets ready to check in. Jones out. Spiegel back in. The original starters are on the floor right now for the Eagles. This is Bunton. Vincent with the ball. Adams watches her. Vincent around, beats Adams to the basket, puts it up and in, and it is now down to a 6-point ball game. Nope, it's down to an 8-point ball game. Johnson. Bakarova's got a clean look. That one rims out no good. Tipped around. Massanet gets it. She backs in. She's left-handed. Puts it up, scores the basket, and she's fouled. Now it is down to 6. That's what I thought. They didn't put the 2 points up on the board. Now they'll put that up. So Massanet will go to the free throw line. She is a 66.2% free throw shooter. 1 for 2. 1 for 3. Johnson gets awfully close to picking up foul number 5, reaching over. Back to an 8-point ball game. Nauman with it with 6.5 to go in this fourth quarter. Men's action right after this one's over. Vermeer to the hoop. Nice fake. Takes it to the basket and puts it in. She's got 8. The lead's back to 6. Bakarova has the ball tipped away from her by Vincent. This is Nauman. Vincent in the corner. Sager on the baseline. Double team with nowhere to go. Gets it back out to Vincent. Nauman, right side. Looks inside, and Massanet takes it away from Vermeer. And she's going to run it up the floor, and she's going to run it right through, step through, puts it up and in. 12 points for her, 13 for Bakarova. That's 25. They average 40 between them. So we'll take a quick break here. 56-48 is the score. Got to tap our camera person, get the dancers on. So you can see that. Timeouts left. Graceland's got 2 left. Central's got 2 left. The lead is back to 8 with 5:45 to go. Lady Eagles look to improve on their record and get to 13-5 and 12-5 in the conference. We'll see if Coach Remy Laurie's cowboy hat luck continues to hold out. They've won 6 games in a row with it, plus he put the hat on Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl, and they won, so his hat's been pretty lucky so far. Original starters on the floor for the Eagles. Sager, Vermeer, Vincent, Nauman, and Bunton on the floor for Graceland. This is Vincent. She's got 10 in the ball game. Only other player besides Bunton in double figures. Sager, Vermeer, Nauman. Vincent's got a 3 lined up from there. Put it up no good. Johnson with a rebound. That'll be her 9th rebound of the ball game. She's got 8 points, so she's closing in on a double-double. Gets it to her inside. She spins underneath, puts it up too hard, gets it back, and scores. So now she's got 10 points, and I think she's got 10 rebounds. Nauman, Sager, Vincent. Sager and Vincent play catch out at the top of the key. Bunton tries to break to the basket. Can't get there. In the corner. Inside it goes. Vermeer puts it up and in. Nice spin move by Brooke Vernier. She's got 10. Now 3 players in double figures for Graceland. 3 players in double figures for the Lady Eagles. Adams. Massanet. Back in the corner to Adams. She's got a 3 lined up from there. Can't hit it. Goes off of Vermeer out of bounds. Since it didn't draw a rim, it got on Vermeer in a hurry. Goes off of her out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock. 8-point lead. Spiegel throws it in off of the back of a player. Gets it, goes in, shoots, doesn't make it, but she's fouled. Sager's third. Mubarak back into the ball game. Mubarak is a 5'11 sophomore from Texas. Spiegel at the line. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Her first free throw attempt of the game scoops out no good. 4:24 to go. Second free throw good. She's got 5 in the game, and it's a 9-point advantage. Bunton with it. Vinson. Got Adams on her. Runs into a pick by Mubarak. 3 on the way and good. First points of the second half for Bunton. Rachel Bunton, she's got 21 in the game now. Down to 6. Massenet's got a 3. Can she answer right away? Does not. Doesn't draw iron. Vermeer with a rebound. Quickly down to Bunton. She beat everybody down the floor. Scores and fouled. She's been absolutely absent for quite a while, and now she has reemerged with a 3, a basket, and a free throw, and the lead is down to 4. "23 points in the ball game. Make it 24. And the lead is down to 3, and it's a one-possession game. So in less than a minute, 6 points knocked off the board, off the lead of the Lady Eagles by Bunton. A three-pointer, and then the old-fashioned 3. Spiegel in the corner. Massenet. All the way back over Adams in the corner. Bakarova inside to Johnson. Foul will be called. It'll either be on Sager or Vinson. Sager, her 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul, both sides with 3 team fouls. Comes into Massenet. She backs up. Still got 16 on the shot clock. Adams, Spiegel, Bakarova. Shot in the air and good. 3-pointer for Darina Bakarova. She's got 16 coming up on her 20-point average. Here comes a double team on Vinson. Gets it to Vermeer. Double teamed again, and that pass is too high trying to get it back to Vinson, and Massenet comes away with another steal. Spiegel. Massenet. She's got a 3 lined up, and back-to-back threes by the Lady Eagles. And the lead's back to 9. Bakarova and Massenet with back-to-back threes. And a timeout called by Graceland. It'll be a full timeout. So we'll get things lined up a little bit here for you and get this up on the board and get ready to go and tell you that we'd like to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU Athletics. MFA Oil. Oh, didn't get it on the screen fast enough. Let me start over. MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, AirLink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Thank you for your support. Make these broadcasts possible. Make it possible for me to come in to do these ball games from a little distance away. I'm about an hour and a half away. But I drive in to do the ball games. It's been my privilege to do that this year. Last year I did the home conference games. This year we did all the home games, period, conference, non-conference, even though the non-conference games were few and far between because of COVID. But it's been a pleasure to do the ball games. The Lady Eagles have stretched it out to a 9-point advantage. 16 for Bakarova, 15 for Massenet, and 10 for Johnson. Leah Johnson, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Massenet's got 23 and 8, or got 15 and 8 rebounds. This is Sager. Nauman. Try to get an inbound. Mubarak. Tipped and saved from going into the backcourt. As Sager did it. 4 on the shot clock. Jump out. Nauman loses the handle on it. Spiegel's got it. To the hoop. Can't get it to go. And Sager with a rebound. Ball fake. Couldn't get it to the basket. Mubarak down the lane. Going to be fouled. And Leah Johnson will foul out with her 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That foul on the Eagles, number 34, Leah Johnson. That foul, her fifth. 14 foul against the Eagles.
Bakarova's got 16 points and 8 rebounds, so Massanet with a couple of rebounds, Bakarova with a couple of rebounds, and we'll have 3 players with double-doubles. Vermeer in, Sager with her 4 fouls out. Mubarak at the free throw line. That's 4 fouls on the Lady Eagles. 3 team fouls against Graceland. First free throw rattles around and falls. Mubarak has 6. The lead is 8 with 2:01 to go. Second free throw also good. Adams, Spiegel, Bakarova. Lots of pressure here. Massanet with the basketball. Comes pressure to her. Adams, back out. Lady Eagles going to run some clock. Spiegel with it. Nichols inside. Came in for Johnson when she fouled out. Massanet just hit the last 3 she took. She's going to wait a little bit before she takes that shot. Spiegel. Massanet, she'll have to take it now. Step back, in the air, no good. Nichols tries to tip it around, but can't get it. Now it's tipped away, and Adams gets the ball back. Had Massanet ahead. Nichols, Spiegel, back to Nichols, to the basket, puts it up and in. Nichols with 11 now. 4 players in double figures for the Lady Eagles as they're back up 9 with 1:10 to go. Vincent. Ball tipped away by Massanet into Bakarova's hands. Spiegel going to turn around and bring it out. Time is more valuable than points right now. They've got 67, 9-point lead with less than a minute to go. Lady Eagles look to run the clock. They've got enough points to win right now. And Graceland more than willing to let them run the shot clock down. It's at 10. Massanet around the pick by Adams. To the basket, kicks it to the corner. Bakarova with a 3 from there and hits it, and that's all you really want. Run the clock, get a basket. Bakarova with 19. 1 short of her average. And a timeout call by Graceland. That's interesting. I guess they didn't want to take one home with them on the bus. 32 seconds to go, down 12. Men's action coming up in just a few minutes. We'll recap this one quickly, go off, get everything reset, and be back in time for information about the men's game coming up. On the men's side, grab my piece of paper there. Graceland. That's the same one as I've already had. Where's my other one? I've got all kinds of women's programs and no men's programs, it appears. Unless they're under here, which they are. Graceland 2-16 on the season, 1-16 in the conference. Central 9-13 and 6-11 in the conference play. Let's see what Ewan Tron has drawn up for this final 30 seconds of play. Nauman with a jumper, makes it. Adams, and a foul on Vinson. That's only her first foul. And that's only foul number 4 against Graceland, so they've got a foul again to get Central to the free throw line with 22.6 to go. And Coach Davis says if that's the way you want to play it, that's where we'll play it. And I don't think he really wanted a timeout. I think he just wanted to stop it. Massonet, so he can talk to his players. Spiegel. After all of that, it looks like Graceland's just going to let him dribble it out after fouling and calling a timeout and doing all of that. Spiegel, keep away. Massonet with 5 to go. And it looks like it's going to be a 70-60 ball game. We're going to be your final. And there you go. There is your final score. 70-60 in favor of the Lady Eagles. They go to 13-5 overall, 12-5 in the conference. Graceland falls to 6-15 and 5-13. P announcer says that quite possibly could be here on the 24th for a playoff game. That is a possibility as they win here. So that will do it. Run through the scoring real quick for you for the Lady Eagles. 19 points for Darina Bakarova, 15 points for Nana Massonet, 11 for Michelle Nichols, and 10 for Leah Johnson. Graceland was led by Rachel Bunton's 24 points, 10 points for Vincent in the ball game. And that will do it. We're going to be out of here. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll get this archived, get it